You walk into the room, and the world seems to slow down. The air is still, filled with the quiet hum of your home. And there, in a patch of sunlight on the floor, is your cat. They are sprawled on their back, legs slightly parted, exposing that soft, vulnerable, impossibly fluffy belly. Your heart swells with a familiar warmth. It's a sight of pure peace, pure contentment. Your first instinct, the one you have followed 1,000 times before, is to kneel down, to reach out your hand and give that belly a gentle, loving rub. It feels like the most natural response in the world, an act of connection, an acceptance of their adorable invitation. But that single, seemingly innocent action is the most common way we betray our cat's trust. You think it's a request, but it is actually a profound test. And every time you reach down and touch that delicate, unprotected skin, you are failing it. You are sending a clear, albeit unintentional, message to your cat. I do not understand your most sacred signal. I do not speak your language. This moment, which feels like connection to you, can feel like a deep and confusing violation to them. It is the fundamental misunderstanding that keeps so many owners at a distance from their feline companions, forever separated by a language barrier they don't even know exists. Let's replay that scene. Your cat is lying there, completely relaxed. This is not a trivial posture. For a creature that is both predator and prey, exposing the stomach is the equivalent of a human sharing their deepest, most guarded secret. It is a moment of supreme vulnerability. All of their vital organs, with only a thin layer of skin and fur for protection, are on display. In the wild, this posture would be a death sentence. But here, in your home, with you, they feel safe enough to do it. This display is the culmination of hundreds, perhaps thousands of positive interactions you have shared. Every gentle word, every patient feeding, every quiet moment spent in the same room has built up to this. It is a silent declaration that says, I trust you. I see you not as a threat, but as a guardian. Here is my weakest point. I know you will protect it. And then your hand descends. To you, it is a hand of love, but to their primal brain, a brain still wired with the instincts of a wild hunter, a hand moving swiftly towards the vital organs is the classic move of a predator. It's an attack. You are not intending to cause harm, of course. You are intending to show affection in a way that you, as a primate, understand. We hug, we pat, we touch to show love. But a cat is not a primate. They are a different species with a completely different set of social cues. When your hand makes contact, their entire nervous system can short-circuit. The trust they just offered is met with an action that their DNA screams is a threat. This is why they may suddenly grab your hand with their claws, or bite, or scramble to their feet and run away, leaving you confused and maybe a little hurt. They are not being moody or unpredictable. They are reacting to what they perceive as a sudden and terrifying betrayal. You have been given the highest honor in the feline world, and without knowing it, you have been rejecting it. But this is not your fault. No one ever told you this. We are taught to interpret animal behavior through a human lens, or worse, a canine one. We expect them to want what we want, to understand affection the way we do. But the key to an unbreakable bond with your cat lies in unlearning everything you think you know. It requires you to step outside of your own experience and enter theirs. It requires you to learn the silent, subtle, and beautiful language they have been speaking to you all along. Stay with me. Because the good news is that you have already done the hardest part. You have earned their trust. Now, you just need to learn how to acknowledge it correctly. At the end of this journey together, I will reveal the one tiny, simple gesture you can do in that critical moment. It's a gesture that requires no touch at all, but speaks directly to their soul and will bond your cat to you for life. Now, don't feel guilty. In fact, I want you to take a deep breath and release that feeling completely. Almost every single cat owner on the planet makes this exact mistake. You are part of a massive, well-intentioned club of people who love their cats deeply, but have been given the wrong translation guide. The reason for this universal misunderstanding is simple, yet profound. We interpret their language through a human, or even a canine lens. We see an exposed belly, and our primate brain, which associates this with play and affection in dogs, fires off a signal to engage. But a cat is not a small dog. A cat is not a furry human. A cat is an ancient, finely tuned predator, carrying millennia of instinct in its DNA. And to understand them, we must look back to the wild. That belly-up position is a direct relic of their solitary ancestry. Imagine a wildcat living on the plains or in the forest. It is both a hunter and the hunted. Every single day is a delicate balance of finding food and avoiding becoming food. In this world, the stomach is the most vulnerable part of the body. It is a soft, unprotected gateway to every vital organ: the liver, the spleen, the intestines. A single deep scratch or bite to this area from a rival, a larger predator, or even its prey, means a slow, certain death. Survival for a cat is built upon one foundational rule: protect the belly at all costs. They sleep curled up to shield it. They fight in ways that keep it turned away from their opponent. This instinct is not learned. It is as deep and as primal as the need to breathe. So when your house cat, who still carries that same ancient software, chooses to lie on your living room floor and deliberately expose this critical vulnerability to you, it is one of the most sacred and significant compliments that exists in the feline world. It is the culmination of hundreds, perhaps thousands of positive interactions they have had with you. They have been watching you. They have studied your movements, the sound of your voice, your routines. They have concluded, after rigorous instinctual analysis, that you are not a threat. More than that, they have concluded that your presence signifies absolute safety. That belly-up pose is them saying, "I feel so profoundly secure with you in this territory we share that I can willingly suspend my most powerful survival instinct. I can expose my weakest point, and I know with complete certainty you will not attack." So you see, every time you've seen that fluffy tummy, you haven't been witnessing the start of a failed interaction. You've been witnessing the triumphant result of a successful relationship. You've already done something incredibly right to earn that level of trust. You have built a sanctuary. You have become a walking, talking signal of peace in their world. The problem was never your heart or your intention. You haven't been a bad owner. You've just been speaking the wrong language. It's like someone giving you a priceless, fragile gift and you, not understanding its purpose, accidentally use it as a doorstop. The love was there, but the translation was missing. And to truly understand the sheer panic your touch can cause, we need to step inside their mind for a moment, which we will do next. Imagine for a moment. I want you to step outside of your human mind and slip into the consciousness of your cat, just for a few minutes. Your world is not one of abstract thoughts and future plans. It is a vibrant, immediate tapestry of sensory information. Your hearing is so acute you can distinguish the tiny skittering of a spider in the wall from the gentle hum of the refrigerator. Your sense of smell paints a detailed history of everyone who has walked through the room in the last 24 hours. And your instincts, honed over tens of thousands of years, are a constant, low thrum beneath the surface of your domestic life. These instincts whisper that the world is full of potential threats. A shadow passing the window could be a bird of prey. A loud noise from the street could be a rival predator. Even in the safest home, this ancient operating system is always running, always scanning for danger. Now, in this world of heightened awareness, there is one creature that defies all logic: a giant. This being is 10 times your size, clumsy, and often loud. It moves in unpredictable ways. Yet, through thousands of gentle interactions, soft words, and consistent offerings of food and warmth, you have learned to trust it. This giant has become the center of your safe territory. Its presence means security. Its scent means home. This is a profound and evolutionarily strange bond for a solitary hunter to form. You have decided, against all primal wisdom, that this enormous creature is family. And in a moment of absolute, unconditional trust, a moment of pure bliss lying in a sunbeam on a soft rug, you do the unthinkable. You roll over. You expose the single most vulnerable part of your body. You show this giant your soft, unprotected belly, a place where a single attack would be fatal. This is not a request. It is a declaration. It is you, in your purest feline language, saying, "I trust you with my life." Then it happens. A shadow falls over you. The giant's huge hand, a limb that could crush you, descends from the sky. It moves directly toward that soft, vulnerable place you have just offered as a symbol of ultimate faith. Your ancient operating system doesn't have time to think. It doesn't have time to consider the giant's good intentions. It only recognizes a core predatory pattern. A larger creature is moving to strike your vital organs. In less than a heartbeat, your amygdala floods your system with adrenaline. There is no thought, only a pure, reflexive terror. Fight or flight. The claws extend, the teeth are bared. The resulting scratch or bite isn't aggression. It is not a betrayal of your love for the giant. It is a terrified, desperate act of self-preservation, a panicked scream in a language the giant has never bothered to learn. And in that moment, the trust is fractured. You have shown your soul, and the response was, from your perspective, a terrifying attack. The guilt you might feel from hearing this is not the point. The point is empowerment. You can now make a different choice. The solution is not complex. It doesn't require expensive toys or special training. The next time you walk into a room and see that beautiful, trusting display of a soft, fluffy belly, the very first thing you must do is nothing. Stop. Do not move forward. Just breathe. Feel your own impulse to reach out, to touch, to show affection in a human way, and simply let that impulse pass. By doing nothing, you are actually doing everything. You are acknowledging their signal. You are respecting their vulnerability. You are beginning to speak their language. And if you believe that every cat, not just your own, deserves to be understood on this deep, instinctual level, then subscribe. This isn't just to grow a channel. It's to build a global community of owners who choose to become fluent translators. It's for the cats, so they can finally be heard. In a moment, we will decode the other signals you've likely been misreading your entire life. But first, mastering this pause is the key that unlocks everything else. This is where we become fluent. The first step was to simply pause, to resist our human impulse. Now we learn to listen with our eyes, to decode the subtle, silent signals you have likely been misreading for years. These aren't just quirks, they are a sophisticated language, and understanding them is the key that unlocks that final secret I promised you. Let's start with a behavior that feels, to us, like the ultimate insult. You're sitting on the sofa. Your cat gracefully leaps up beside you, settles in, and then pointedly, deliberately, turns its back to you. For us, this is a cold shoulder, a clear message of disinterest. We feel snubbed, perhaps even a little hurt. But in the feline world, this is one of an elite few gestures that signifies absolute, unconditional trust. Think about your cat's ancestry. They are both predator and prey. Their entire nervous system is hardwired for survival, for scanning the environment, for identifying potential threats in a heartbeat. To turn your back on a potential danger in the wild is to sign your own death warrant. It goes against every single survival instinct they possess. So when your cat sits with you and turns its back, it is making a profound statement. It is consciously deactivating that ancient, primal alarm system. They are saying to you, with their entire body, "I trust you so completely that I don't need to watch you. I know you won't attack me from behind. In fact, I trust you to be my lookout, to guard my vulnerable side while I rest." It is the highest compliment a creature of instinct can pay. They are not ignoring you. They are including you in their circle of safety. You are their trusted watchtower. Next, let's decode a signal that happens in a flash, one you might have missed entirely. The slow blink. You look across the room and lock eyes with your cat. There's a moment of stillness. Then, very slowly, their eyelids get heavy, drift completely closed, and then slowly open again. This is not a sign of sleepiness. This is a deliberate, powerful piece of communication. In the animal kingdom, a direct, unblinking stare is a challenge. It's a threat. It's a precursor to a fight. The slow blink is the complete opposite. It's a way of saying, "I am not a threat." By momentarily closing their eyes in your presence, they are making themselves vulnerable. They are communicating that they feel safe and relaxed enough to let their guard down. It is the feline equivalent of a kiss. It's a gesture of pure affection and contentment. When your cat slow blinks at you, they are saying, in the clearest way they know how, "I love you. I am comfortable with you. All is well." And as we'll soon discover when we reveal the final secret, this is a piece of language you can and absolutely should speak back to them. Finally, there's the head press. That moment when your cat walks up to you and firmly presses their cheek or forehead against your leg, your arm, or even your face. We often call it a headbutt, a term that makes it sound clumsy or even aggressive. But the real term is bunting, and it is one of the most significant social behaviors in their vocabulary. Your cat's face, particularly around their cheeks, chin, and forehead, is covered in scent glands. These glands produce unique pheromones that are, to us, completely odorless, but to other cats, they are like a detailed social media profile. When your cat bunts you, they are depositing their personal scent onto you. They are marking you. This isn't a possessive act in the human sense, it's an inclusive one. They are mingling their scent with yours, creating a communal family scent. They are claiming you as a member of their inner circle, their colony. You are no longer just the giant who provides food. You have been officially accepted. You are their property, and in the silent, territorial language of the cat, there is no greater honor. The back turn, the slow blink, the head press, you are now beginning to see the rich tapestry of communication that has been happening all around you. And this new fluency is preparing you for the most important exchange of all, the one we've been building towards. The secret response to that vulnerable, trusting, belly-up display is just ahead. We've arrived at the secret I promised you, that profound moment of connection waiting to be unlocked. Picture it again with your new understanding. You walk into the room, the air is still, and there on the floor lies your cat, belly exposed to the heavens. A perfect, fluffy trap that is not a trap at all, but a sacred offering. You now know that your hand, no matter how gentle, is a foreign object in this delicate conversation. It speaks the wrong language. It is a symbol of a predator, not a protector. So you resist the urge. You stand or kneel a respectful distance away, and you honor the space they have created for you. You have passed the first part of the test simply by doing nothing. But now we move from passive understanding to active communication. The secret gesture that will cement your bond forever is not a gesture of the hand, but of the eyes. It is to respond in their native tongue. Instead of touching, you will simply make soft eye contact and give them a long, slow blink. Let's break down why this tiny, silent action is the most powerful thing you can do. To a cat, a direct, unblinking stare is a threat. It is the look of a predator sizing up its prey. It creates tension, anxiety, and triggers a fight-or-flight response. But when you deliberately, slowly close your eyes and open them again, you are sending a cascade of powerful signals directly to their primal brain. You are communicating, quote, zero. The act of closing your eyes in the presence of another creature is, in itself, an act of trust. You are momentarily making yourself vulnerable to them, mirroring the immense trust they have just placed in you. It is a reciprocal exchange of security. You are saying, quote, one. This single, silent exchange confirms you are a safe guardian, a benevolent giant in their world. You are speaking a language older than words, a language of pure intention. When you perform the slow blink, you are doing more than just preventing a negative reaction. You are actively building a new layer of trust, brick by brick. You are telling them that you not only respect their boundaries, but you understand their deepest instincts. This is the difference between being a provider and being a partner. Scientists who study feline behavior have observed this exact interaction time and time again. They've confirmed it's not an accident or a coincidence. It is a legitimate, repeatable form of interspecies communication. Cats who receive a slow blink from a human are overwhelmingly more likely to approach that human and offer a slow blink in return. They are answering you. They are saying, quote, two. By learning this, you are no longer just a person who owns a cat. You have become one of the few, an elite translator who shares a bond most people will never experience. You have moved beyond the surface-level relationship of food and shelter and into the realm of deep, unspoken emotional connection. You are their trusted equal. Now, I want to know, what's one behavior your cat does that you've always found strange? Share it in the comments, and let's see if we can decode it as a hidden sign of trust.